Hi gamers, what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you all a strategy that my team came up with for Kitchen on Villa. It's a pretty underrated site in ranked, I guess in my opinion. I don't know. But I don't see that site played in ranked a lot. And when my team plays it in ranked and uses our strategy, the attackers are usually, caught off guard to some extent. You don't really expect your enemy defense to pick Kitchen first round, and it throws them off sometimes. If your friend has sent this video to you, or you're sending this video to your friend, and saying, learn a specific role, for example, learn Jager, learn Wamai, I will leave timestamps in the description below, so you know exactly where to go if your friend has told you that you should learn, say, Wamai or Jager. Obviously, I do recommend that you watch this entire video so you understand how the strat works as a whole and how each component of the strategy ends up working together to end up, securing you rounds. But, if you don't have time, I understand. And I don't want to waste too much of your time, but liking and subscribing all really helps me out, and I'd really appreciate it if you drop down to the description right now, hit the like button, drop the sub. I don't want to waste any more, like I just said. Let's hop into the video. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start off with Maestro here. Now, Maestro should bring the bailiff. It is important, as well as the barbed wire. And I don't know why you would use the primary shotgun, but it's not necessary to bring the Alda here. And for your reinforcements as Maestro, you're going to want to get both laundry walls, so that's these two right here. And then the pantry wall, which is this wall right here. I'm going to go ahead and get that done. Now, that really shouldn't take up too much of your time, and these walls will be covered by Vigil later in the video. So, as Maestro, what you want to do next after you plop your reinforcements down, honestly, you can do this in any order you want. This is just the order I choose to do it. When my team uses this strat, we'll usually do it. I'll usually go in this order when I set up. But what we want to do next is go ahead and go above, and then what I like to do is slap a Maestro cam right... little bit. There we go, yeah. So you want to put it right to the right of this curtain, and here's why. You might think, why are we in Master? You can open this hatch, and then check this out. This Maestro cam actually gets an angle onto the laundry wall, which can be used to shoot out Habanas, thermites, ace charges. I guess if the ace throws it higher on the wall, you can't really zap it out, but you can zap it out after it ticks down one, And this could also be really useful for seeing players coming in here and zapping drones. We all know why Maestros are good. Place my barbed wire here. Okay, you want one piece of barb there. And then you want one barbed on this room I like to call bike door. Alright? Okay, and then for my next Maestro, I hop up on this couch and then slap it down right here. Okay, now this is to call out Memorial Room, which is this room right here, okay? I can call out to the players playing above, which is going to be a really important role in the strat, who have a super nice angle from the from Ivy or from Statuary down into Memorial through holes that smoke makes later in this wall. So if I'm calling out, hey, there's a guy in Memorial, they can come and take advantage of this angle to get the kill. And also you can just use it to shoot drones. You know what you normally do with Maestros. And during the round as Maestro, Maestro's a pretty hefty gamer when it comes to his speeds. You're probably going to want to be playing on site here. What I like to do as Maestro is I like to play on this dining table, okay? Now, this wall should be set up like this. You should have some holes right here with the reinforcement in the middle. Okay, so I can contest China from here, I can contest Memorial, and I can contest Laundry. Okay, what I like to do a lot is, a lot of times an attacker will send a drone through here, and I'll just take it at the beginning of the round and then rotate back to here. And then, obviously, I kind of just sit here, wait for call-outs from my teammates, and just do what all good anchors do. And I'm always playing on cams in the first 30 seconds of the round, just to try to get a good idea of where the attackers are planning on pushing. Alright, we're gonna move on now. Alright, we're smoke. We got a little bit of setup to do, obviously, as smoke does, with the shotgun being responsible for those rotates. Hello? Okay. As smoke, your reinforcement, you're only gonna need one reinforcement. You're gonna slap it down right here on China wall. Only one in the middle here. And then, what you're gonna go ahead and do is make holes right here, right about at head level, maybe even a little higher than head level. But this is just here so that people playing in sight can make sure they're not getting killed from the China door. They can actually hold that angle and put in a little effort to contest that so the attackers don't get free control of grandfather back there. And then, I lied, you're actually going to need to do 2 reinforcements. You're going to need to get this wall as well. And then, Smoke, one of your most important jobs is to go ahead and hop over to Memorial and open up this wall. Mostly the top half, okay? Let's see. you're gonna want to open the wall just about like this, okay? And I'll show you why. This is really, really important. This is one of the main parts of the strat that really helps you lock down this room. And if you didn't watch the Maestro portion, Maestro should be putting a turret right in here, just to give call outs on this room to make sure you know if someone's in here or not. Because when I get upstairs and I show you these angles, you might see why. And I'm on the wrong side. Nice. I always do that. I always forget how things work up here. Okay, so these angles right here, you can see all the way into Memorial, the entirety of Memorial almost, except for the little back corner right there and into Bicycle. So this basically eliminates the attackers from pushing Memorial, because you really can't contest this angle from down there. This angle's almost always won from above, just because of, you know, how much cover you have up here, and how little of your body is showing from up here, okay? And let me just make sure to fix that up, okay? Make sure to get all of the top part, just so these angles are even better. And then what you want to do is go ahead and make holes right here as well, just so you can see, have two angles to peek into Memorial, alright? But obviously as Smoke, you're going to be playing on site. Well, I guess that's not obvious, always, but in this strat, Smoke should be playing on site, because we invest a lot of util above, so we just need to have Smoke, who's an expert in denying pushes, down below, with his shield, of course. And where I like to put my shield in this strat is I like to slap it down right here, facing towards China, okay? Now, I like to play in this corner when I'm Smoke doing this strategy. I'll sit in this corner, okay? And obviously, there's so much you can deny with these sexy smoke grenades, right? You can hit up Pantry, you can hit up Laundry, you can even do Memorial if we lose control of that somehow. And then, obviously, China is going to be a great thing for you to deny, okay? And you should be getting an ADS right here to protect the shield, just to help, you know, waste a little bit more attacker util for them to disable it. But, yeah, I mean, there's not much to playing on site here, not much I have to explain. If you guys are wondering about how to play on site properly, there is a video I made a while ago on kind of some of the basics to anchoring, which if you didn't know is playing on site. I'll leave a link to that in the description, and I'll probably put a card up somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna move on now. Hi everyone, during this short intermission, I would like to remind you all that I do stream on Twitch during the weekends, and I would really, really appreciate it if you took the time out of your day to stop by, drop a follow, maybe even catch one of the streams if you can. I will leave a link in the description, and your video should resume right about now. Okay, next up for this strat, I'm going to be going over Jager. Peep the G2 skin, by the way, on the 416. I love it. But obviously, as Jager, you have so much to do. 3 ADSs, 2 pieces of barb to place. You're not going to be doing any reinforcements here as Jager. What you will be doing is slapping an ADS down right here to protect the shield that Smoke puts right here, just so they can't nade it out from China, and so they can't nade it out from Pantry. I guess they could. Can you shoot out this ADS from Pantry? No, you can't. Oh, can you? Alright, it doesn't matter. Unimportant. Next up, for Jager's barbed wire, you're gonna want to slap one down here, and on the door to Memorial, okay? You really want to make this room hard to play in for attackers, because it gives the angles up there, from the, what am I gonna call this? In here is statuary, but I guess that's balcony in this case. Alright, whatever. You want to make this room really slow and hard for attackers to be in, just so that you have more time to kill them from above, okay? And then for your, next ADS, I'll usually give it to Maestro. Put it right on this table, or even behind this table, because Maestro plays here. At least I like to play here as Maestro. You can really play anywhere on the site if you're anchoring. And then the last ADS is going to go above. Okay, now this might seem a little bit strange to invest so much utility above to a lot of people. I'm going to break out this damn telescope, I think it was. It's already destroyed. Put it right where this telescope is, okay? What this ADS serves to do is protect the person playing behind Astro Desk. And I'm not sure if you heard me mention it earlier, but in this strategy, we invest a lot of util above because of these really, really powerful angles that you can get from Statuary into... Wrong side, dude. From Deer into Memorial. Sorry. Okay. I'm brain dead today. Okay. These angles are really powerful, so we want to invest a ton of utility above to make sure that those angles can stay, you know, in our favor. Alright? So that's why we have that ADS above. This is to protect the person playing behind Astro Desk. Okay. And then as Jager, there is one thing that you want to be doing, and that is roaming. I mean, obviously, Jager can anchor in some situations. But you're going to want to roam above here in trophy room, okay? In Deer. My team calls this Deer because of that. You see that boy? Look at him. What a cutie. Alright. I like to barricade off this door. It is... I wouldn't call it necessary. I find it very helpful, though. Just in case attackers are pushing 90, alright? And this is honestly more of an anchoring position. It's just anchoring off-site for Jager. You want to play in Deer, okay? And what you want to do is with this deer control, you can look down into the memorial. Okay, Smoke should shotgun this entire wall out for you. So you can get these really nice angles in the memorial and kill any attackers in there. But as Jager, what you want to be doing is really, really listening to Maestro, who's going to be on site, and having a cam inside a memorial. And he's going to feed you information about what's going on inside memorial. He's going to tell you, oh, there's a dude in there. You got to deal with that, Jager. So you can go ahead and swing these angles and pick up an almost free kill. At least it's a pretty, I wouldn't call it a free kill, but it's risk-free for you. There's a very unlikely chance that you're going to die from peeking this angle up here down in the memorial, okay? And it's really useful just to deny one of those angles on site that, you know, late in the round, just to cut off one angle is so valuable for the site players. Then all they really have to do is worry about pantry and kitchen, and you should have China control up here. But, yeah, so as Jager, you want to lock down trophy room, and, I mean, that's simple enough, right? Alright, Vigil, you're going to have to do a little bit here to help out. Since you're Vigil, really no util to get down, you're going to want to go ahead and reinforce all 4 of these walls. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called memorial walls, mem walls, whatever you call that room. Going to go ahead and get that done now. Okay, and obviously these 4 walls are kind of just meant to make it a little bit harder for attackers to get control of this, and it's really to stall them out inside of this room, which is basically a death trap for attackers because of the angles above. If you haven't seen the rest of this video. But as Vigil, there's a little bit more you want to do. You might be a little short on time here, but you really shouldn't be. You should be going, you know, at about this pace. Okay, now as Vigil, you're gonna want to throw an impact right between Trophy and Astro in there. Okay, so the reason you do this is so Jager and Wamai, because Wamai is going to be playing behind here. I have not covered that yet. I will cover it in the next part of this video. Okay, Wamai is going to play behind this desk, right? And he needs to be able to have support from Jager, and vice versa. If Jager's getting pushed from 90, Wamai needs to be able to come over here and help him, so that kind of just opens that up for those two. And then next up, you're going to want to be smacking down an impact right about, I'd aim right there, just, you know, you see your little thing, your little crosshair, and then smack that down, okay? Now, this is to watch, what my team calls, Ivy, alright, or clock. There's a clock there. My team calls this specific area clock. And what this can do is relieve a lot of pressure from attackers, you know, from China's side. Down there's China. And you have these angles from above, and you can kind of just, you know, do what you do from angles from above. But obviously, these windows are denied by the window in astronomy, which is unfortunate. So you can't sit on these all the time, but they can be really helpful later in the round when the attackers are trying to execute on site, and there's not necessarily a dude playing on Astro window. Okay, but as Vigil, you're not going to want to be playing in here, right? This is Jager's territory, and there's Wamai's, alright? During the round, Vigil, you want to be playing 90, okay? Right, this is 90. You want to sit here, you want to be the most annoying roamer ever, okay? You want to be able to rotate. You have a lot of room to rotate here, okay? You can, since we should keep control back there. Usually when attackers roam clear above, which is really not going to be common in ranked at least, it's going to be more common in high-level play. But if attackers are roam clearing above, you can always rotate back there. And most attackers will roam clear from this side. And in this situation, I use a tactic called shoot a drone, fall back. Pretty self-explanatory. You shoot a drone, run away, just to keep the attackers guessing about where you're playing, just so they have to keep expending that drone utility on you as Vigil, right? That's basically Vigil's main job. Shoot a drone, fall back, run away, don't get droned. Make attackers worry and waste time in the end. Your end goal is to waste time and utility as a Vigil. So what you have, you don't have to hold 90 the entire round. Look, you sit in 90, you shoot a drone, you leave, okay? And if they're not pushing 90, that's not an issue. And one of the most important things as Vigil is that you're kind of a dynamic part to the strategy. You're a true roamer here, playing 90. Okay, if the team says, "Yo, there's like 8," okay, it's not gonna be 8 guys. There's 3 guys pushing me, you know, from master bedroom, from you know, clock or mud room. You can go ahead and say, "All right, well, they're not coming my 90. I'm gonna go ahead and support my teammates." So you can do that in numerous ways. Obviously, you just have to, you know, be competent, read the situation, and just make the best decision for that situation. Obviously, that's probably not the best advice coming from me, who's giving you advice on strategy right now. But yeah, you start off at 90, you listen to your teammates as Vigil, and make sure to make those impacts as you did. All right, move on. All right, so Wamai. Wamai usually is not a roamer, right? And he really isn't a true roamer here. He's kind of an anchor off-site. There's a fucking owl outside my house. Alright, so as Wamai, what you want to do during the round, you know, sorry, during the prep phase, there's an owl, I'm distracted by it, I don't know why. You're gonna want to slap a shield down Astro desk. You can either do it on the desk or on globe. I like to do it right here, kinda, you know, just so I can have the desk and then hide behind here. And I'll obviously make sure to, if you're gonna play Astro, you gotta break this globe, dude. This globe's a pain. So you want to be able to play all the way back here, just so you're safe. And then the reason why you've gone Wamai is obviously for the shield, as well as Wamai's utility, which is super, super useful here. You can use this to deny utility, grenades, flashbangs, whatever that will be from the attackers. You should also be having a Jager ADS here, just to give you a little bit of a cushion. So if the attackers, because obviously you're not gonna have all your Wamai gadgets in the first 10 seconds of the round. You're gonna need some padding, and the Jager device is padding. It'll catch 2 nades for you, and then once the attackers have dumped 2 nades, you can probably have enough Wamais to keep your ass safe for a while, okay? But as Wamai, you should have a rotation here. Your number 1 job as Wamai is to lock down Astro, okay? This is kind of just to support Jager in Deer, and it's also helpful later in the round when the attackers are going for execute. But with this shield here, there really isn't much the attackers can do about you, especially if they're doing a one-sided take from bathroom, okay? But you know, you just hold Astro, you lock it down, all right? As Wamai, you just sit in here, you use that utility to your advantage and the shield, and you just keep those attackers away, right? Once probably 2 to 2.5 minutes have passed by, you might want to consider moving if the attackers haven't pushed you. But you know, you really get some powerful angles from up here. You get the angles you've seen. Oh my god, I always go to the wrong side. You know, you've seen the angles in the Memorial side, right? You can get those angles from up here, and then if they haven't pushed you, you also have to listen to your teammates. And if your teammates say, oh, they're coming, you know, China, that's a really strong position for you to come and help out on, right? You can just go ahead and waddle down the Astro stairs, right? And then contest anyone trying to push China, even anyone trying to push Ivy right here, okay? You can just deal with that, and you know, a lot of playing Siege on defense and attack, even more so on attack. That's why I can't really make strats for attack. It's just listening to your teammates and making decisions based off what they tell you. So if you're Wamai, you play up here, you listen to your teammates, you make call-outs to your teammates, most importantly, because Jager and Vigil are going to be playing up here with you, and if you need support, they're there to support you. So if you need support, you make sure to let them know. Say, hey, there's 2 dudes in my bathroom, Jager, come support me. Try to get my refrag if I end up going down, and I mean, it's as simple as that. Well, it's not that simple, but you guys get the point. Hey, I really appreciate you watching this video all the way through, and if you enjoyed it, obviously drop a like, drop a sub, but I just appreciate you watching, regardless of whether you do that or not, and I'll see you on the next one. Gamer out.